Hello guys, this is the Epiphany. Today's just going to be a quick video on how to get to Kwismas Island, and I want to also show you a certain quest that you can do every day, and you get 43,000 karmas as a reward. So if you do that on 5 characters within your account, it's 215 KK karmas for free, and the quest literally takes 3 minutes or so. So it is quite nice. I used to do it when I was poor. So yeah, so to get to Kwismas Island, you want to come to Madristem Harbour Zap, which is 7-4 coordinates, and what you want to do is go to 1 map right and then 2 maps up to the map 8-6. So I'm just going to GPS there. So it's 1 map to the right and then 2 maps up. Once we get to this map, we need to talk to an NPC on the map. His name is Hector Kwismas. He's wearing a Kwismas hat and cloak, so it's quite easy to see that. Just keep talking to him, agree to set off to Kwismas Island and follow him. Alright, don't worry about this quest that is unlocked. What you want to do now is go to the coordinates -32, -86, which is the coordinates for the Kwismas shops. So once again, I'm just going to GPS there. Kwismas Island is actually a pretty nice place because it's got a lot of colors, it's got trees, you know, it's got presents. It looks quite realistic in my opinion, and it greatly resembles the Kwismas, Kwismas theme in Dofus, which obviously is Christmas in real life. So what you want to do when you get here is, I believe you go inside and you talk to this guy. Ah yes, it is this guy. You talk to Vlad the Blimpler and you go out to look for ice chestnuts. Okay, so what you want to do, when you go outside and you notice all of the red presents, those are what we have called ice chestnuts inside them. So when you click them, it's going to do a little thing where it's opening the present and then you get an ice chestnut. And you want to look for 30 of these around the area. It's also possible to stack an action by holding the shift key and pressing down so that it saves time. I recommend that you do this during a time where the server is quite inactive because it'll be easy to get the presents then. So while I collect the presents and search around the area, I want to use this time to respond to some of your ideas that you left for me, ideas for future videos, that is. Most of the ideas are pretty good. Some examples of ideas were Karma's Making Guide, quest for alignment 81 to 100 tutorial, a video on what you can do in Dofus if you just started playing this game. We also had some other random tutorial videos. Now what I can promise you is that I will be definitely making a video on the OSA class, because the 2.54 update came out a few days ago, and you know, a lot of spells have been changed, but I'm only going to be doing it on the intelligence and strength spells because those are the only 2 elements that I'm well aware of how they work and such. I will not be doing any Karma's Making video guides because firstly, the main way I make karmas is from maging, so not many people have the patience to exo mage like I do. And any other major form of karma's making, such as recycling, it's a bit confusing nowadays because, you know, it's too difficult to explain and it's unreliable as well. Minor ways of making karmas I do not really want to reveal, because if I do that, then, you know, I will have trouble making karmas myself because my methods are all used up. Another thing that I will be doing is perhaps making tutorials for maybe random Ivory Dofus questline. Solo fights, that is, such as the Rainy Crawn, He Cool, stuff like that. But I don't really want to make tutorials for 81 to 100 because firstly I'm going to need to be finding a team to help me through the quests and the dungeons, so you know it's sometimes it gets a bit confusing because you know I play literally one character, there's another 7 people in my team who are just doing their stuff, and I don't really want to explain what they're doing. Yeah, but the next thing that I'm going to be doing is an OSA tutorial. Yeah, so as we are collecting these ice chestnuts, let's see how much I've got. I've got 18 so far, so we're going to keep collecting some more. Chestnuts are just randomly, you know, they're in these red and yellow presents that are just scattered in the area. So yeah, so I'll just keep collecting those. So let's continue this. Alright, see, a problem here is that we notice that some of these presents are actually taken, because obviously there's going to be other people in the server trying to get the presents. Now, I want to bring your attention to you know, some of the comments that I got in this previous video I made, and you know, some of these ideas are pretty good. Elizali low level PvP. Obviously I don't have a character there, so I can't make one. 1v1 Colo speed up, you know, it's still quite boring. The theme of because the theme of my channel is basically, you know, explaining how to so apart from the ideas that I mentioned, I got a couple of requests for PVM dungeon duos and you know, ideas for sets with budgets. Well, unfortunately to tell you, my YouTube channel is PvP videos, so I don't really want to make PVM videos because it's, you know, not my thing. And I got ideas for, I already made videos for sets, PvP and PVM. They're on my channel, you can check that out. I also have made videos on 1v1 Coliseum before, but no, not 1v1 Coliseum, with just random 1v1 PvP, not Coliseum. And it's quite boring because as an OSA, all you do is literally spam summons. Even though you can't really spam summons anymore nowadays. But, you know, an OSA playing in a 1v1 is quite boring. So, I got a request to make 1v1 Coliseum videos that are sped up. And I don't really want to speed it up because, you know, what's the point of that when the main theme of my channel is to be able to make voice commentary and tutorial. Okay, so we finally reached 31, and when we have reached 31 we get this thing here where you have reached the maximum authorized quantity of this item, so you cannot collect another one. When you're done that, you go back to the shop, you go in and you talk to the NPC here. You notice that there is a blue icon on the head. That means the quest is repeatable. So hand over the ice chestnuts. Okay, unfortunately it has been nerfed. It's only 22 KK now. But last year I'm 100% certain that it was actually 43 KK, which was twice this amount. So yeah, but you know, 22 KK is not too bad. So yeah, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you at the next one.